thank you so much for joining me today. Yeah, I'm still, okay, sometimes I record 2 episodes, or 3 episodes in one sitting. Okay, so that's why I'm still wearing last episode's shirt. Still have that, you know. I'm not gonna say anything. You're not here for me, you're here for the dads, and we're gonna go with Damien! Fuck yeah, boy! I feel so bad for my neighbors if they're still there. Alright, so, Damien Bloodmarch. Goddamn. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. Your son's a bitch! If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. I'm sorry I'm giving you this voice. I can't help it. On a Friday night, he is most likely to listen to the True Crime podcast while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If he had one thing to take with him on a desert island, it would be a coffin. His turn-ons are pronouncing bosom correctly. What did you... He wanted to be a bat? He's so cute! His favorite movie genre is foreign art house horror. Ideal date. It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Boy! He never leaves home without an upside-down cross. Bro. I like my crosses right side up. But, you know, I can dig it. He spends a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. I have no idea what that is, but we're messaging this gothic boy. Try not to make assumptions about people. When you assume, you make an ass out of you, and me. On this fucking day. I hope there's no fucking mini games. I hate the mini games in this. I hate the mini games. Oh my gosh, this game and its mini games. I fucking hate them. Damien seems really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I would not. No, not to Damien. But then he keeps typing and typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Jay. Okay, whoa, oh shit, okay. Jay, I must confess my excitement to receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me as a gentlemanly manner, as gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours, humbled, D. Bloodmarch. Oh my gosh! This boy has got me shook. Oh my gosh. If a man talks like that to me, Okay, but it have to be like a guy like Damien, because it was like, you know, those stereotypical nice guys, because, you know, okay, y'all ladies and y'all boys know that them nice guys can talk like that, and then you're just like, oh my god, boy, stop. Right? Right. But, like, now that it's Damien, so I'm totally okay with it. Totally. Oh my gosh, this goth babe! Hey, Amanda, can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back. Nasty! No, can you interpret this for me? Boy, I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over the saying LOL and LMAO or whatever, and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Debutante ball, sorry. Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things like things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like, the first 5 pages that I read in a review of the movie. Still got a B, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Yes! Oh my gosh. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor? Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I love it. I fucking love it. I need the fuck up! I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull on the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back and... And a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Oh my gosh, I am going to cry. I am going to cry. This is exactly what I want. I love the dog. Do you see the dog? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? I love how he has fossils. Jay, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. That was really rude of my characters to say. The creepy oil paintings? I think they're nice. Right. Please, let me show you around. Look at his smile! Okay, please, can you show me around your bedroom? I want to know the design for that! And Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. Oh! This is one of the older rooms on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Oh. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian area? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see. Okay, so if his son is into MCR, I think we can get along. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. He has his own personal library! This is my dream! I don't like the whole butterfly thing he has going on, necessarily, but I can appreciate it. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. I would be too. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Oh. You know, Jay, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke! Sasuke smirked and bending his tender face! Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Damien, I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. The boy has Naruto Doujinshi. He has Naruto Doujin. He has fucking Naruto Do. I love him. I love him. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn, dude. I mean, okay, Damien. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn!
Ugh.
Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting... Oh, shit. Okay, whoa. I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful, tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both a later time in the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served. I actually knew that. I knew the high came from like the afternoon thing. Oh, my dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. I would never say I like your cave. I know that since... Oh my gosh. Oh, we got some Goth eggplant! It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know... the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? Oh, my character's so rude! I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermed animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. I appreciate that. I appreciate what he said. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Jay, do you have any hobbies? Okay, for the record, everyone, I'm really sorry I'm doing this voice. I just can't help. Like, I literally can't do his voice. Like, I can't read it out normally, okay? I just have to do it for Damien. And in my head, it's a lot deeper and beautiful and perfect and sensual. Oh, man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Soap is an important advancement in modern society. Getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that the people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work. Is an art. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for some rashes. I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches. Did I say the wrong thing? Come, I have one more thing to show you. Sorry, I'm literally just taking this in. That is so beautiful. This is beautiful. Damien takes me around the back Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it is paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? The last one. Look at the last one. Oh my gosh. Lit song, though. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why a floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them and it looks like they're talking. What's a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh shit, sorry, I thought that I recognized that. Oh, Jay, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls the cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and you see that, walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start that one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Please don't tell- No, it's a minigame. No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh.
Go!
Oh! I do not want to get negative daddy points with this boy. I love him. I love him. Phew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Jay, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. This is an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come down to the school, post-haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You'll... Right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. I want to be the parent by your side. Oh, shit. It's the other daddy! It's Daddy Sensei! Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. Oh my gosh, what if, like, Hugo's looking at us like, why is our daddy with Goth daddy? Like, oh shit, boy! I wouldn't have missed it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent. I wasn't trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to... Cask of Amontillado Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's Cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into the cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad...
Sweet manchego.
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cast of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are all telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filling this under what the hell, don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. I'm gonna cry! Oh my gosh, there's so many feels. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. He's so cute. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. Just going through a phase, I really admired. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. And I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor, and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching with the low ceiling. I told you that I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But, honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian, since he lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to break him into a wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucian live-streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's a really good company and surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. I dig a lot more than his style. Oh my gosh. Baby boomer. Yes!
My dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is it's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so ultimately you've won.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear his voice? Oh my gosh. He's like, my dear friend, you've clearly taken the egg on this one. And then he gets a little shy. He gets a little shy and be like, taking the egg is in Victorian expression. It means, well, you've won this one. I'm going to cry. Oh my gosh, these fucking dads. This fucking game is destroying me. I am destroyed right now. Shit, I have so much fucking studying to do. It's okay, all I have to do is pass. All I have to do is pass, because the grade doesn't count towards my GPA, because... Oh, but still, goddamn. Oh my gosh. Damien! I don't know who's my favorite. Like, I love... Okay. I just... God damn it! I love Damien. Oh my gosh. Can I just say how much I fucking love Damien? Oh my goodness. God fucking damn. He's absolutely adorable. I want him. I want my own Damien. I want my own Damien. My mom would probably not approve of the whole Gothic thing, but I hella fucking would. And if Damien is okay with dating someone who's not Goth, but can still appreciate it and totally has Goth outfits and accessories and shit like that, get on, man. I really love him. Oh my gosh. Damien, you are my soul. Damien and Hugo. Oh. But Robert, and then Jill, and then Kurt, and Matt, and Brad. Not so much Brad. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, because then you get more daddies and I